you. Okay, welcome to the 2021 Pioneer Elementary musical production. This is a 5th and 6th grade production. We have 51 cast members, 5 crew members, and 4 staffs, so we were slightly outnumbered. We had 19 short practices to put it together, including spacing and alternating rehearsals. These kids came through by practicing at home a lot. I know you are probably all sick of the songs already, but you're going to enjoy it much more with costumes and makeup and lights and sound, and maybe some other people helping them out. One thing I want to point out is due to our masks this year, one of the things we did was instead of miking any individual students, we strategically placed 8 microphones on stage. That way, if you're looking at a microphone, you can kind of tell who's speaking. I also told them they maybe should move a little when they speak so you can tell who's talking. So hopefully they follow those instructions too. Otherwise, it's a little difficult for you as audience members to tell where the noise is coming from sometimes. They have been amazing. They showed up to rehearsals, we had our snack, we had our mask break, we got to work, and they've worked hard every single day. A couple of people I want to point out. Ms. Menace is running the sound and lights with some of our crew today. She was the assistant director, came to every rehearsal with me. Amanda Whitala did all of the costumes and makeup, got all of that organized and ready. Lauren Meyer helped build the set, put it together, did the base coat painting, and then myself, Ms. Menace, and Linnell Burnett did all the details of the painting afterwards, and we think it came together pretty nicely. We hope you really enjoy. I also want to thank the community of Pierce for supporting an awesome musical for 5th and 6th graders. Not all districts get that luxury and that pleasure, and I feel very honored to be a part of an amazing district. I probably forgot something, but you're here to see them, so we're going to get on with the show.
this is Barbara Sawyer.
And Diane Walters.
Like I said, this is Barbara Sawyer, EFN. Enchanted Forest News, reporting live from the scene where the church of the trial of the century. We're about to enter the courtroom in a matter of moments. We're about to see the most impressive clash of legal minds this court or this country has ever seen since once upon a time.
After years of delay, witness tried Mr. B.B. Wolf, otherwise known as Big Bad Wolf.
Mr. Wolf, the defendant, already escaped a jail sentence for 3 counts of huffing and puffing with intent to destroy, 2 counts of attempted murder by ingestion, 1 count of grandmother impersonation, 4 counts of attempted sheep abduction, and his most heinous crime, jaywalking.
The first case ended in a mistrial when a giant fell in the jury room while they were deciding the verdict.
Now, a number of parties have brought a class action lawsuit against Mr. Wolf, looking for some monetary compensation for their pain and suffering.
And it seems, here comes the counsel for the plaintiffs, the unmatched fairy godmothers, with one of their clients, Miss Fred R. Hood, and young client's grandmother, Miss Grandmother Hood.
Hello, fairy godmothers. Any wish for your friend?
Mr. Wolf is a wicked, cold, calculating killer and is only his celebrity status in this forest that has saved him. His behavior is unforgivable and is completely infringed upon my client's rights to live happily ever after. As you know, we always fought to ensure that the good people of this forest get the ending they deserve. Off we go, fairy godmother Fauna.
Yeah, that wolf is gonna get it. When he's dreaming about his house and chicken, so all his money goes right here. And then me and Granny are gonna go get ourselves a nice new condo with a pool and
Now, dear, that is inappropriate behavior for television. We can't have this trial going on forever, you know, and we don't want to waste anyone's time. You know, all of Godmother's clerks turn into mice at midnight tonight.
Well, there you have it.
Here come the other parties filing against Mr. Wolf.
It's an American Idol audition! I like my friends singing my beautiful singing was loud. Gimme! La la la!
they are the press, not American Idol. And your voice is, well, it certainly brings down the house. I wouldn't laugh if I were you, Penelope. Your sneeze could bring down the house. The press, excellent. I, Prudence Pig, owner and operator of 3 Pigs Construction, LLC, a plaintiff in this case, would be happy to provide an interview if need be.
Well, thanks, but...
Say, you're EFN News, aren't you? Well, remember us? You covered the Mr. World Lumberjack pageant last year, didn't you? Well, remember me? I won Best in Flannel and Most Ruggedly Handsome.
Yeah, but I won biggest chest hairs and biggest biceps. That's right. Sure is good to see you again.
Yes, Mr. Woodcut, it's nice to see you too. Ready for this year's pageant, are you?
Sure are.
Hello, Barbara Sawyer, EFN. I believe you are.
I'm an old shepherd, and this here is my boy. The boy don't know his manners too well, so we're in a bit of a mess, you see. We don't want no trouble, just a little money for some sheep we lost and to pay the medical bills for the boy here. Yes, our flock is awfully small now. Yeah, it is so bad.
So you must be the boy who cried.
Oh, yeah, that's me. I saw blood on houses, eat granny, lick chops their sheep, and he jaywalked.
Stop it, boy. He don't mean those things he says. He didn't see any of that.
Hi. Well, here he is, the infamous Mr. B.B. Wolf himself. This is a very tense moment in the courtroom. Just feel that tension.
I can hear you over there, you know.
Oh, my deepest apologies, Mr. Wolf. Barbara Sawyer, EFN. I'm covering the trial today.
Yeah, I guess that.
So, Mr. Wolf, where is your attorney today, and where is he?
She is, well, I don't know. Her name is Miss Evil Queen and Miss Maleficent. You heard of them? Apparently Miss Queen is some big, fancy, high-priced lawyer who's gotten pulled into pro bono work she doesn't want to do. I don't blame her. Burying another giant? I don't stand a chance today.
I mean, hey, you never know. Do you have anything you'd like to tell the viewers out there?
blame for every little mishap. All of my life I've been a good king. Now, well, if it ain't Little Red and the three little swines. Hey, Little Red, you got the story all wrong. For he cried, well, you better change your song. Three little pigs, there's a rumor going around, but I got nothing to do with them shacks blowing down. Well, you can ridicule, overrule, step in my tail. Tackle me, shackle me, take me to jail. It's a prejudicial game, I ain't willing to play. For the record now, folks, I got nothing to say. I never ate granny and I never eat sheep. I'm a vegan vegetarian, allergic to meat. I never once been to a little pig's house. Tell him now, girls, I'm as gentle as a mouse. You can ridicule, tackle me, shackle me, take me to jail. For the record now, folks, I got nothing to say.
Listen to him now, he's like Christine. Guilty, guilty, guilty of the crime. Guess there's only one thing to do. How about life in a petting zoo?
Well, you can ridicule, overrule, step on my tail. Tackle me, shackle me, take me to jail. For the record now, folks, I got nothing to say.
For the record now, we got nothing to say.
For the record now, folks, I got nothing to say.
Okay, well then.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Judy and Judge Mathis.
Ladies and gentlemen, they say that justice is blind. Well, justice is blind, bats are blind. Then justice must be bad, eh? You may be seated.
The famous Judge Judy, a wise-old woman, is presiding over the case today. Judge Judy is known for her, well,
Wisdom?
and Judge Mathis, a young up-and-coming judge, is known for his, well,
Nothing yet. In this court today, we are here to try an individual accused of many heinous acts. The worst of which? Jaywalking.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I will ask you all to keep one thing in mind. Guilty is opposite of not guilty, and not guilty is opposite of guilty. Very well. Shall we begin?
Your Honor, ma'am, I have no counsel.
No counsel, well, who am I to judge?
Well, where is your counsel? Why is it not here? Did you lose it? Did you check in your pockets, under the seat cushion, behind the refrigerator?
No, ma'am, I don't.
What? You don't have a refrigerator?
That's not what I...
How do you keep your mail fresh? Oh! Yes, your lawyer. Oh, who is that? Oh, Miss Eva Queen and her assistant Maleficent. They're a lot of fun.
I apologize, Your Honor, and everyone, for my lateness. What? Excuse me just a minute. Well, just stand then. Again, I apologize to everyone.
May I inquire as to why you are late, counselors?
I would come up with an excuse, but forget it. We don't do pro bono work, so we're not all that excited about this case. Plus, I think it's pretty much doomed to failure anyways. So I didn't prepare a whole lot. I was kind of pulling things together last minute. And I was up late last night yelling at my stepdaughter, Cinder. So I thought I'd sleep in a little and treat myself to a nice long breakfast with my colleague and witness over there. So are we going to get this thing started? I have a facial scheduled at 5.
Yes, of course, right away.
Objection.
Order! Order in the court!
Did you say order?
Sandwich with some rye. Pork chop platter.
Bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwich with a side of curds and whey.
What's the special?
Pigs in a blanket.
Tempting, but I better not. I'll take a chef salad, no ham, with the low-cal dressing.
The trial hasn't even started yet. How can you all be hungry? Your Honor, I object to the defense's attitude. Clearly she is making a mockery of this courtroom, and you are allowing it.
Oh, am I? Oh well, that's not good. Defense counsel, a bit of wisdom for you. Being late is wrong. Wrong is opposite of right. Right is opposite of left. Before, if you were late, I would have to ask you to leave. Now then, court is in session. Oh, opening remarks. Godmothers?
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are here to correct a grave injustice. By chance, Mr. Wolf is spared the punishment he rightfully deserves. He's a depraved criminal. He has lived in the force for years, killing innocent little girls.
Yeah! Just tell me, hate yourself!
Innocent little girls, innocent little pigs, innocent little old woman, innocent little boys, and innocent little sheep.
I saw it too. Wolf did it. Wolf assaulted the little girl in the blue dress. She was sitting on her carpet eating her cards and lay next to the pig's house.
Shush, boy.
Order! Order in the court!
Did you say order? My clients have been frightened, threatened, tricked, eaten, and robbed, and I am sure I'm leaving something out. Because of a mere accident, this twisted fiend will not receive the punishment he deserves. So we must take from him everything we can. That beast over there must be left with nothing, because he has left my clients hurt, frightened, and homeless. Thank you.
Thank you for your godmothers. Defense?
Oh, no. I waive it.
What?
Yeah, you heard her. No statement. Thanks, though.
Very well. Moving on.
You're not even going to try? You're not going to do anything for me?
Look, Wolfie, nobody's gonna save you. Even if somebody were gonna save you, it sure wouldn't be me.
But you're my lawyer. I'm doomed. I'm going to be robbed blind.
Oh, come on, you did all of it, didn't you?
Yes, but why won't anybody understand
Understand what?
what it's like? What it's like to have everybody hate you.
Oh, maybe I do.
What was that?
Miss Godmother, call your first witness.
I call Miss Little Red Riding Hood.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, Mr. Audie?
Yeah, sure. Red honey, how are you, dear?
I'd be a whole lot better if I had that monster's cash.
Right. Well, now, Red, sweetie, why don't you tell the nice people on jury what exactly happened between you and Mr. Wolf on the day in question?
Yeah, sure thing. Well, you see, I was walking through the woods minding my own business, trying to get to Granny's house to bring her some bread.
What's happening?
This always happens when someone flashes back to the past.
Oh.
Hey there, Little Red Riding Hood. You sure are looking good.
Hi, Wolfie.
Where are you going?
I'm going to bring a basket of goodies to my grandmother. She's sick. She lives over the river through the woods.
Where are we?
In the woods, I think.
Who are you?
They're Hansel and Gretel. They're always lost in the woods.
Hey, Red. I know a shortcut. You go around that tree and over the bridge.
Objection, Your Honor. The wolf is leading the witness.
Overruled. This is just getting good. Continue, Red.
I better not, Wolfie. That looks like a long cut, not a shortcut.
He ran to my Granny's house and ate her! My word, I'm so sorry for you, child. What happened next?
He dressed up as my granny and hid in her bed.
What? That is appalling. What sort of perverse reason could he have had for doing this?
He wanted to trick me into thinking he was my granny. And when I got close enough to the bed, he ate me.
Ate you too. Consumption of a human being is a felony and an obvious deprivation of one's basic rights.
Oh, it was terrible. Oh, I can't take it.
There, dear. It's all right. Why don't you just go and sit back down?
Okay.
Objection! I haven't even cross-examined the witness yet.
Oh, but she's so sad.
Yes, absolutely too sad to be questioned. I'm sorry. Now, wait a minute here. You can't do that. I have a right to cross-examine the witness.
I'm just sad, see?
Yes, according to Clause A, Section 1234.5, the Legal Code of 22F. Extreme sadness may excuse a witness from further testimony.
Oh yes, well if that's the case then.
You just made that up.
The witness is excused.
What?
The witness is excused. Please sit down, defense counsel.
Fairy godmothers, call your next witness, please.
Yes, I would like to call to stand Miss Grandmotherhood, the sweetest, kindest old lady.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, Mr. Roddy?
You betcha! Thanks, Granny. I prefer Mrs. Hood, please. Yes, of course, Mrs. Hood. Now, tell me something. Do these things belong to you? Why, yes, those are my things. Now, can you tell us what were you wearing the day you encountered the defendant? Those items. Anything else? Just my undies, dear, but that's none of your business. Yes, of course, Mrs. Hood. Now, is it correct that when your granddaughter encountered the defendant, he was wearing these same items? Well, not all the exact same items. I was wearing a nightgown and bonnet, but only one pair of glasses. And at this point he had eaten you, is that correct? It most certainly is. So not only did the big bad wolf eat you, but he made a dear old lady remove her glasses, which she desperately needs in order to see, before he did so. Yes, it was terrible. Terrible. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we've heard that word before, haven't we? Mrs. Hood's granddaughter described the event in the same way, and quite frankly, I think they're kind as it is in their nature to be. So the defendant not only ate an old woman and her granddaughter, but insisted that the dear old lady remove her desperately needed eyeglasses. Without her ability to see, the kind of psychological strain Mrs. Hood must have endured must have been unthinkable. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wolf is a flagrant vandal and a killer of sheep, not to mention a freak who likes to dress up in granny clothes and devour little old ladies. You're a sicko, Mr. Wolf, and it ain't gonna happen no more. Got a history, hot nuts, scamming little girls in the woods. We got old Lucy, she eat just as much as she could. And he's a poor old woman who's been a gold thief in the hood. Another thief in the hood. Ain't no thing that wolf is gonna scare nobody no more. No,
Examine the witness.
Oh, I can examine this one? Thanks so much, Mrs. Hood. Now let me ask you this. How did the defendant get you to remove your glasses?
Did he just ask you? None of that is in the statement he gave the authorities. His statement just jumps from the wolf came in, to he ate me, to then I was joined by my granddaughter in the wolf's stomach. That's all we get? Now what happened?
Well, actually, I didn't exactly.
I see you're not wearing your glasses today, Miss Hood. Do you own contact lenses?
Yes, that's correct.
And isn't it true that you were in fact wearing your contact lenses at the time Mr. Wolf entered your cottage?
Well, yes, it's true.
Ah, so you were able to see just fine, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
That's very interesting, Miss Hood. Now, I have one more question.
Yes?
What type of floor do you have in your house?
In what room?
In your bedroom, of course.
Wolfskin?
That's where my brother Billy went.
Wolfskin? That's fascinating. Who made that carpet, Mrs. Hood?
My late husband and myself.
I see. No further questions, Your Honor.
Wow, that was actually good.
Hey, Wolfie, I said I didn't work too hard on this case. Doesn't mean I'm not the best there is. Besides, I may start to like you a little bit all of a sudden.
Well, that was a stunning turn of events. This case makes me more of a battle for the fairy godmother than we planned.
Oh, go away.
The witness is excused. Would you care to call your next witness, fairy godmother?
Yes, I would. I call to the stand Mr. Hans Woodcutter and his brother Franz Woodcutter.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, Mr. Audience?
We do indeed.
Mr. Woodcutters, what do you do for a living?
We're woodcutters, we cut up wood, and we also complete lumberjack pageants. I was best in flannel, most ruggedly handsome.
You use any excuse to say that. Me, on the other hand, I want biggest chest hairs and biggest biceps.
Yes. So, as part of your job, you're carrying X. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
And you are licensed to use that X in case of emergency, are you not?
Yes, we are.
In fact, is it not part of the woodcutter's code that you must always respond to innocent people in need?
Yes, it is part of the code, and we uphold the code.
So, in other words, when you encounter an emergency in the woods, you are obligated to respond quickly and courageously.
Yes, we are.
And so you did. You are true heroes.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Your witness, Queen.
Thank you. Now, Hans and Franz, let's talk about this woodcutter's code, shall we?
Okay.
How do you know when there's an emergency in the woods that you need to respond to?
Well, it depends, but usually if we see something wrong, we respond to it.
I see. You see it then, do you?
I saw them too. They were pushing down trees with their big muscular arms, and they're wearing purple. Yeah, they were wearing purple shirts when they noticed Wolf stuffing Granny in the oven and started eating their gingerbread whip.
Boy, I've told you once, if I've told you 1,000 times, you didn't see that. Well now, Mr. Woodcutter, would you care to tell me what prompted you to go into Mrs. Hood's cottage that day? There seems to be nothing in the police report about why you went in. Did you hear a scream?
No, okay. We were snooping around the house.
Snooping? Whatever for?
We were looking for a pie to steal off the windowsill.
Ah, I see. And why ever would you do that? I thought you were heroes.
Cutting wood doesn't pay so good. That's why we do the pageants. But you only make the big money if you win first prize. We haven't done that yet. We were hungry.
And while you were trying to steal something, you happened to see in the window what exactly?
We saw that there wolf lying in the old lady's bed licking his chops.
Tell me though, how did you know, I mean absolutely know for sure, that Mr. Wolf had eaten your friends and that you were justified in cutting open? Because that's what you did, didn't you? You cut my client open with an axe.
Oh!
Yes, we did.
How did you know that Mr. Wolf hadn't been a friend of Miss Hood, one that occasionally likes to wear her nightgown? How did you know that the wolf had eaten them and that the two women weren't simply in the other room?
Well, he's a wolf.
Oh, so you just got to cut him open because he's a wolf?
Well, yeah.
No other reason?
Nope.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Another cross-examination from the defense. This is getting interesting.
Oh, be quiet.
Why don't we go to a commercial break?
I'm hungry. Where's Chef? I'm Jack.
And I'm Jill, and we are with J.J. Hill Clean Water Company.
We're always on time like the ocean.
Do you know why the ocean is always on time?
Why?
Because she likes to say current. Ha ha ha.
You will want to use J.J. Hill Clean Water Company for all your water needs, because we get the job done right and go with the flow.
Get it? We go with the flow.
Well, we're off to deliver these buckets of water to a customer.
Oh, hi, Miss Hill.
Oh, hi. How's it going? Hi, it's Snow White here from 17 Computer Repair. Come and see our experts for all your computer needs. I'll let them introduce themselves to you. Can you come back to me in a minute, Snow? I can go first, Pastor Betty. I'm happy to do it. What makes you most happy? What on your computer? Nothing.
I don't know.
Computers are frustrating, make me grumpy.
Oh, Grumpy, you're just upset because we had a hard drive here, but the situation is not terminal. I like online shopping. Then I don't have to talk to anyone. Well, in my expertise, I like the games that make you happy. Are your imposters taking over on Among Us? Is your Candy Crush running now?
Did you say candy? Achoo! I'm allergic to candy.
I can help with any virus.
And I can delete your cookies. I used to sell computer parts, but then I lost my drive.
After years of research, I found that cats cannot play computers.
Yep, they only want to chase the mouse.
Did you say cats? Achoo! I'm allergic to those too.
You see, you can trust 7D Computer Repair. I had an apple today before Steve's jobs. Of course, I only have one bite. Of course, afterwards, the memory is extremely limited. Have you ever seen such a horrible commercial? Yeah, it was so bad. I think this news station practices some censorship. The sheer volume of horrible commercials is unheard of. Yeah, it was unbelievably corny. I bet the news station will be fleeting complaints after that one. Well, all's well that ends well, I guess. Let's talk about the little sweaters we sell. What are you doing here? Hey, it's our commercial. Get out! Sleepy Sue.
Yeah, I heard you. I'm going.
Our wool sweaters are the best in the business. And you can believe us because we're not only in charge of the company, we're also clients. They even use our sweaters on the space sheep to stay warm. Our company is doing so well that I just bought a new Lamborghini.
Don't she go? It's our turn.
Yeah, you had your time, go away. It's showtime, girls. I don't think we had to somewhere like that, girls. One of the steps in our company is 3 steps, pest control.
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of those unwanted pests in a flash.
And if we can't, we can just lock them in a room away from you.
I know how that feels.
Pest control under control.
I kind of like the cute little mice. I mean, look at the beautiful dress they made me.
Ew!
Well, got rid of those pests, I guess.
consider it a badge of honor, ma'am. My mom always told me to be kind to others. Watching commercials makes me hungry. Where's Chef Charlotte with the food?
How do I get the clerk her food?
She's in quarantine because she coughed during the last trial. Just slide it through the slot. She's handling it well. Godmother, do you have another witness?
Yes, I called the 3 little pigs.
Oh, objection! You can't call 3 witnesses at once.
Your Honor, it is essential to my case that the witnesses be called at one time.
It is?
Well, no, they insist on testifying together.
Why is that?
Your Honor, may I approach the bench?
Well, this is unorthodox, but I suppose so. Counselors, why don't you join us? What is it?
My siblings are unable to testify without me.
What do you mean?
They're distracted by the news team over there. They think it's an American Idol audition. They'll just sing their testimony badly.
Oh, I see. Well, no problem. Miss Queen?
I think I'm fine with that.
Very well. 3 little pigs, please take the stand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, Mr. Audie?
Yes, we do.
Good enough. Penelope, can you tell me what happened to you in your house?
Oh, my house, my lovely house. I built a house, then it fell over. Now I live in another house.
How did your house fall down?
A fox blew it down.
A fox? Are you sure it wasn't a wolf?
Ah! A wolf? What's a wolf doing here? Ah! He's not humping, he couldn't pump, and he couldn't eat me!
Calm down, calm down. Was that the creature that blew down your house?
Yeah, that was the fox.
Don't you mean wolf?
Yeah, wolf. I was lying in bed watching Harry Potter movies when I heard this commotion outside. There was a mighty gust of wind and this man jumped in you. When I saw who it was, I nearly died. When the shaft started shaking, I got claustrophobic, didn't rightly know just what to do. Ain't just that hard since I gave up aerobics. My happy little piggy life was through. Teddy hop, Teddy hop, Teddy hop, Teddy hop, and he commenced to blow the house down. When the shack started falling, I started hauling. There was nothing but straw all around. There was nothing but straw all around.
Okay, anyway, Priscilla, did that creature also blow down your house?
No, our sisters in a nice house. We have a fireplace and a kitchen and a...
No, your first house. Did he blow down your first house?
Oh, my first house? Oh, I asked you that. Yes, with that guy. I was sitting on a couch, binge watching Netflix when a third house began to blow. It came down in the house like a big meat cleaver and it made me shiver head to toe. Then the whole dang house started shaking and swinging and twisting and turning like a top. When I saw him
that wolf right there? Wolf? Wolf where? No, don't worry. You're safe. Now, Prudence, would you care to tell your story for the court?
Gladly, my dear lady. You see, my siblings and I had always lived together, up until last year, when we decided to leave our parents and our childhood home and build our own homes, not too far from each other, but far enough to grant ourselves a reasonable amount of independence.
I see.
Well, one day, that blasted, bloated, maniacal wolf came and blew both of my siblings' homes down, and they came to live with me out of fear that he might try to eat them. We were all so frightened for such a time, as he lurked outside my home. We barely ate, we barely slept, and our personal hygiene went to the dogs. Look at this hair on my chinny chin chin. I haven't shaved in weeks.
Oh, you poor dear, you poor dear.
Yes, it was awful.
Ladies and gentlemen, these poor pigs were so frightened, they couldn't even shave.
He said he would huff and puff and blow our houses down unless we let him in. And he called us little pigs.
Doesn't everyone?
Well, yes, but he said it in a really mean, nasty sort of way that made me think he was trying to demean us. It hurt my feelings immensely.
Your Honor, I have no more questions. I am too outraged at the defendant's behavior.
Very well, Fairy Godmother's defense, your witnesses.
Thank you. Now, Penelope, tell me something. I once tried to pickle my own feet. What? You asked me to tell you something, and I did.
No.
We wanted you to tell us what your first house is made of. My first house? My first house. Remember the one you just told us about? Oh yeah, straw. I see. And you, Priscilla? And me? Oh, I'm gonna be the next American Idol. No, I don't want you to tell me just anything. I want you to tell me what your first house is made of. Well, that has nothing to do with me and my future career as the next American Idol. No, it doesn't. What was your first house made of? Sticks, I see. And Prudence, what is the house that you all three reside in? The house that you constructed, what is it made of?
Brick.
I see. And it hasn't blown over by means of wolf or anything else?
No.
And it's up to all the building codes, I assume?
Of course. What do you take me for?
Now, Prudence, are straw and sticks building material approved by the zoning board?
Well, no, they are not.
I didn't think so. Do you think your siblings' homes would have, say, lasted long in a hurricane or a tornado or even just a light breeze?
Well, no, I guess not.
No further questions, Your Honor.
The three little pigs, witnesses are excused.
I have one more witness, Your Honor.
Call them.
I call the stand Miss Shelley Shepherd. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, Mr. Oddie? Yes, I do. Thank you, Miss Shepherd. Now, would you mind telling the court what it is you do? I'm a shepherd. I herd sheep. Yes, and could you tell us who this boy is? Well, that's my boy. He herds my sheep for me sometimes. And what did he tell you he saw one day? Well, there were actually 3 days. Why don't you just tell us what happened on the third day? Yes. Well, on the third day, the boy cried out that there was a wolf in the field. And the wolf stole some of my sheep and ate them and threatened the boy. Ballard, have this boy sworn in.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, Mr. Oddie? Sure, I always tell what I see.
Tell me something, young man. Did you ever on any day see a wolf in the field?
Yes,
like the old lady said. Everyone let us sit in my tree, play some ball and dance to the song. So dang up, we could hardly see, but I saw that wolf right there.
Oh, stop!
Rush, high in the bull rush, growling, howling, making a fuss.
You looked my way and I couldn't stay. I ran like a madman. I cried wolf,
He cried wolf,
I cried wolf.
he cried wolf,
One time, two times, three times, I cried wolf.
he cried wolf. He came back and the sheep were gone, and he saw the wolf just licking his chops. Filled his cup from dusk till dawn.
It was him, that wolf right there.
What a crop!
Howled like a banshee, eyes on fire, he came for me. Swung his claws and snapped his jaws. I climbed up a tree like a madman. I cried wolf,
He cried wolf,
I cried wolf.
he cried wolf,
One time, two times, three times, I cried wolf.
he cried wolf,
I cried wolf,
he cried wolf,
I cried wolf.
he cried wolf.
One time, two times,
Three times he cried wolf.
I cried wolf.
One time, two times, three times he cried wolf. One time, two times, three times he cried wolf.
Yep, that's what I saw. The wolf and the lumberjacks went over to the pig straw house on lawnmowers and all had tea together.
May I remind you that you are under oath. Are you legally blind?
Well, yeah.
Then don't you think it's rather silly to be claiming you saw all of these things?
Yes, but I'm a poor actor and this is a good paid union job.
Miss Shepherd, did you ever see a wolf near your sheep?
No,
So no one but the boy actually saw my client steal the sheep and threaten the boy?
I suppose that's right.
Your Honor, I'd like this testimony stricken from the record.
Yes, clerk.
You are excused, Miss Shepherd.
Wow, you sure are something.
Well, friend, things might not be as bad as we thought.
Defense, any further witnesses?
Yes, I'd like to call an expert witness to the stand, the renowned psychiatrist, Miss Muffet. She's the top wolf specialist with hands-on experience in the deep, dark woods.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, Mr. Roddy?
I don't like swearing.
I'm afraid you must, Miss Muffet.
Oh, all right. Yes, I swear.
Thank you.
You may be seated, Miss Moffett.
Oh, no.
Pardon me?
I need a tuffet.
Hey, what?
A tuffet. She needs a tuffet.
Oh, a tuffet. Yes. Will someone go fetch her a tuffet, please?
I don't think anybody knows what that is.
Oh, thank heavens, neither do I.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. She's a bit crazy, but she's the best psychiatrist around. And if you have a tuffet anywhere.
Oh, what's taking so long?
Miss Muffet requires
A tuffet. I cannot sit without a tuffet.
Write that. Like I always say, there's no such thing good as a psychiatrist without a sturdy tuffet. What in the name of all of that is decent and sturdy as a tuffet?
I'm not sure. I think she made it up. Why don't we just have her stand?
Very well. Miss Muffet, the state is unable to provide you with said tuffet. Do you mind standing?
My legs are so tired.
Please?
Well, oh, this is ridiculous. Just sit already. Oh, there's fire on my chair. Oh, fire. I need some first
A great thinker once said, courage and way, your day is okay.
Yes, of course, Your Honor. In any event, I apologize for the behavior of my witness. May I simply call my next?
Yes, of course.
I'd like to call Mr. Wolf's most trusted friend, character, and friend, Barney Badger to the stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you Mr. Audie?
Sure. Badger, how long have you known Mr. B.B. Wolf?
7 years.
That's right, ever since I enchanted that mirror. How would you describe my client?
He is friendly, helpful, kind. And reverent, whatever that means.
Objection, she's bribing the witness.
Overruled, as long as he doesn't require a tuffet.
Actually, a tuffet would be nice.
Objection, they're badgering the witness.
Sustained. Let's get on with the show.
I'd like to call Mr. Big Bad Wolf to the stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you Mr. Audie?
I do.
I now pronounce you hubby and wife. Oopsie daisy, wrong occasion.
Mr. Wolf, why don't we keep this brief?
Very well.
Why don't you have to tell the court what you have to say about all this?
Yes, I prepared a statement. When I was just a cub, I stayed in the cave mostly and played with my brothers and sisters, and Mother brought us home some meat. One day she brought home a human baby. We raised the baby as one of our own, and I loved my sister like she was a wolf herself. Then one day she left, and I never saw her again. I swore that day, though, that I would always protect and love everyone. I swore off the usual activities of wolfhood and became a vegan. But one day, when I was looking for dandelions in the field of sheep, a boy began to cry out.
Wolf, Wolf, he's taking the sheep and he's gonna eat me.
I suddenly became enraged. How could this boy suspect me? I yelled at him, trying to tell him that I was a good wolf. But the more I yelled, the angrier I got. In a blind rage, I took his sheep and I scared him. I ate those sheep. After that, I tried to go back to my old ways, but every time I saw a creature of another species, they'd run away. I never meant to hurt anybody, but I didn't know how to interact with the world. I turned to a life of crime. I admit, I did all the things I've been accused of, but I can only ask that for once you have mercy on me.
Roses are dead and have not bloomed. He had eaten them like he had eaten you. He feels bad for eating Grandma, and no offense, but she tasted black.
Have mercy on him for what he has done. He'll even give you some bubble gum.
He spilled sheep that haven't peeped. He scared sheep. He didn't know a bleed.
It's not his fault. It's what you think of him that made him choose wrong.
If you take pity, maybe I'll be able to stop. Have mercy on me. Have mercy. Have mercy on me. Have mercy. Have mercy. I repent. Regret. Things I've done. I'm getting sick of taking the heat. When it comes to a delivery with the thorn in his feet, I beg the court, please set me free. Have mercy on me. I've been depopulated, isolated, segregated, relocated, booted right out the door. I've been incriminated, castigated, decimated, second-rated, labeled as a predator. I've been shot at, spat at by Tinkerbell, the Jack Sprat, till I can't stand it no more. And now I'm asking your forgiveness today. What more can I say? Have mercy on me. Have mercy
Mr. Wolf. Now I have one more question. What about your most hideous crime? Jaywalking.
Oh, that? Well, you see, I wasn't actually jaywalking. I was in the process of making a U-turn. I was merely apprehended before I could complete my U.
Fairy godmothers, do you have any questions?
No, we don't.
Very well.
Stop the trial, stop the trial. As I was leaving, I saw the television. Live broadcast. My brother.
What?
It's been so long, don't you recognize me anymore?
Oh my, sister, this is, wow, I can't believe it.
The courtroom is torn with chaos. Here she is, renowned psychiatrist Miss Muffet reveals her true identity as the adopted human sister of Wolf.
The fairy godmother delivered a brief closing statement in which he stated the facts brought out by their witnesses. The defense informed the jury that Mr. Wolf had not been born one but made one by how society viewed him, and that, as Mr. Wolf had said, if the jury were to show some compassion, his ways might begin to change.
Now take you back to the courtroom where the jury is about to deliver its verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to give us a verdict.
But they haven't even left the room.
We don't have time for that. Besides, nobody likes jury duty. And they have been within 6 feet of each other for well over 15 minutes now.
Yes, we don't want to have a contact trace in the room, do we?
I know I always wish they would just get on with all those lawyers yakking away and those witnesses crying. And some judges. Ha! Don't get me started.
Yes, good idea, Miss Clerk. Let's have them clap. It's much easier, don't you think?
Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I am going to need your help. But before I ask for your verdict, we have some words of wisdom to impart. Words that may help you along the way.
Like a wise philosopher once said, a bank is a place that will lend you money if you can prove that you need it.
No, not that.
Oh, how about doing nothing is hard? You never know when you're done.
Never mind. Now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
No matter what happens, I just want to say thanks.
You know, Wolfie, I'm kind of glad I got forced into this case. I know where you're coming from. I need to go talk to my stepdaughter.
When I raise my gavel, I like everyone who believes the defendant is guilty. That's guilty with a G. Oops with a G. Anyone who thinks the defendant, Mr. Big B. Wolf, is guilty with a G should applaud as loudly as they can. Very good.
That's enough. Now, when I raise my gavel, I'd like to hear everyone who believes the defendant is innocent to applaud. Very good. Now, to give us a moment to make some calculations.
The jury has reached the verdict, and they found the defendant innocent on all counts.
Some fancy lawyers you are. You can win a trial if your life depended on it.
Now, boy.
Oh, fiddlesticks, now I don't get the jacuzzi I wanted.
Well, it's back for the pageant for me.
I wonder if I could scrape an extra few bucks with my log rolling circuit.
Yay! Innocent! We won! Yay! I don't even know what to do with you two anymore. Find your own way home!
Well, Wolfie, we did it.
Yeah, thanks a ton.
You bet.
You did a great job. Thanks a ton. You know, I'll try and change, but right now, I can't wait to get me a steak or maybe some lamb chops.
But
Hey, Bo Peep, want to go to dinner with me?
Sure, Wolfie. It's inspiring that you want to change.
Yeah, change, definitely. Don't forget to bring the sheep. Thanks again, ladies.
I can't believe it.
Well, folks, there you have it. The trial of the Big Bad Wolf has officially come to a close.
Seems Mr. Wolf has gotten off scot-free.
Your Honor, do you have any final words to say to the viewers out there? Any final words of wisdom?
My mother was a wise woman. Always told me, where there's a ball, there's a window. And where there's a window, there's glass. And where there's glass, sometimes a baseball will go through. And you have to pay a lot of money to fix it. That's it. Thanks, kids.
Interesting surprise, folks. This is Diane Walters for Defendant saying,
May all your ever afters be filled with joy